Hello and welcome to a new show, Tea Time. This is a show where the conversation lasts only as long as the drink, and I'm really excited to introduce you to some of my friends who are also matcha lovers and really get into the tea with them. Welcome to Tea Time. I have a special guest here today, Bleu. She is a multi-hyphenate actor, singer. She does it all, and we're about to learn even more. Ella, welcome to the show. Tell us about your drink today.
So we made a blue matcha with blue spirulina milk and matcha, and it's delicious.
It is indeed.
I'm gonna be done with it. Hopefully not too soon, but very good.
Tell us a little bit about how you identify as an artist. Are you leaning a little bit more into acting, music? What do you feel the most aligned with right now?
That's a good question. It changes all the time, kind of like even day by day sometimes, but lately it's been more towards acting, and I've been focusing a lot more on that because I spent like 4 years working on my EP and getting it out there and like kind of going back, changing things, reworking things, and then last November I finally released everything. So it's kind of like, okay, phew, good. Now I want to focus more on acting, auditioning a lot, and doing as much as I can in that space. But I really do, I love both things, so I'm happy doing either one.
You get to do a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
That's the goal.
How did you get into music? 'Cause I know you've always done acting a little bit, but how did you start dipping your toe in music, and what was that transition like?
I think it was really at the since I was little, I've loved music and just always was listening to music. All my family had, on my dad's side, had like done a lot of stage productions and a lot of singing as well as acting. So it's kind of always just present in my life. And then at the beginning of COVID, I really just like started having ideas for songs and recording little bits on my phone and voice memos. And then I decided to sort of just make demos, and then it kind of like progressively got more and more from there, and then I decided to make an EP. So it kind of just happened like that. But I always wanted to sing. Yeah. And then I kind of just like had more downtime, so I started doing it.
I love that for you. Some of us turned to like puzzles and making fluffy matcha lattes on TikTok, but you were
That's
working.
Me too.
You were making an EP.
No, I mean, it took a long time too, but definitely a lot of matcha in between as well.
So now that you are leaning back into acting, has it been a challenge to kind of transition back to your roots, or are you finding it like you're kind of at home again?
It's definitely always nerve-wracking just because it's such a interesting industry, and it's not as like simple as it looks. I don't know. And there's a lot of auditioning, a lot of rejection, a lot of convincing yourself, okay, good, no, it's still something I love, it's still something I want to do, because it really, like, you can put yourself out there and like audition for things, but in the end there's so many amazing talented people auditioning for the same thing. So It's kind of like, I don't know, it's a lot of waiting, it's a lot of patience, but it's also fun. I mean, like, I really enjoy it. So if I wasn't doing that, I wouldn't be very happy. So it is, it's always good, but it can be a little.
You feel like it's your purpose.
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
I love that. I feel like it takes a lot of people, especially in LA, time to really figure out what their purpose is and what they love doing. I think there's a lot of doing a million things at once, which I feel like you also do because you are so multi-talented, but I feel like acting, it sounds like, is what you really love to do. Yeah,
definitely. And I think it would be great one day to sort of like merge the two, which is definitely possible. But I don't know, all kind of art makes me happy. Like I love painting as well, and just like as long as I have some creative outlet, I'm happy. Even making matcha honestly makes me happy. Like, that's what I look forward to every night. If I have a bad day, I'm like, but tomorrow morning I can make matcha.
That is always like a reason to get out of bed, right? Going to bed, thinking about the matcha you're gonna make in the morning. That's how you know you're in deep.
Oh yeah. No, it's true. I'm hooked for sure.
So tell us about other secret talents that you have, because I feel like you have many. I know you mentioned you have baking skills, but I want to know what else you do, or if there are any hobbies that you've been wanting to explore.
Oh, actually, we were just talking about this. I recently tried pottery making, like the pottery wheel I'm now blanking on what that whole process is called, but it's so fun. So I would love to do more of that, and then I could make like matcha bowls, or like, I don't know, I made a matcha bowl when I did it for the first time, and I just had so much fun. So I'd love to try doing that more. I love cooking, so I'd like to, I'm good at baking, but I'd love to get better at cooking as well.
It is hard. I feel like baking is a science, and then cooking is really like go by feel and like tasting. Would you like to share your secret your secret side project that you told me about?
Oh, I was like, I thought you meant for baking. I was like, do I
your
have
secret
one?
baking project?
Yeah, my secret baking project. I do have a baking account. It's not very professional at all.
Everybody follow the secret account.
It's Bleu Bakes. I haven't posted in probably a year, but it's got some stuff on it.
And everything you bake is plant-based?
Yeah, everything is plant-based. And I also post, I think I have like 10, 15 posts.
That's good.
Yeah, so, and maybe I'll post more now that I'll post something about this for sure. But yeah, everything's plant-based, and I do some recommendations of like fun like food places. Like I went to Paris and I found a lot of great plant-based bakeries.
Yes. Oh my gosh, the croissants there are incredible. Okay, so since you're a foodie, can you tell us some of your favorite spots in LA? What are your hidden gems or your go-tos?
Yes, definitely. So I'd say top of the list, definitely for plant-based, like fully plant-based restaurants, is Planta.
Planta's so good.
I just really love it. I do really like that restaurant. Oh my gosh.
Planta, I feel like, is amazing for bringing like non-plant-based friends too, because I feel like their food is just delicious for everyone. Oh yeah. It's so good. Like you forget that it's plant-based.
Totally. And I brought my little brother there, and he'll be honest about what he thinks, and he loved it. So I was like, okay,
so it's little brother approved. I love that. Incredible. So there's Planta.
Okay, Planta, so good. Oh, Pura Vida.
Pura Vida
is also really good.
Pura Vida in West Hollywood.
West Hollywood. Oh my gosh. Whenever I'm asked my favorite movie, my favorite anything, I always go blank on everything.
Me too. So the only one I have down is my favorite cafes. I'm like, I'll tell you.
The Chaumont Bakery. We were talking about that earlier. So I definitely love them. I'm going to think of everything like after the fact, but I want to try. There's a new place that's a cafe, Calabasas Coffee House, which we were talking about. So now we're going to try that one.
I'm going to try that one soon.
It's really good. I love their pistachio matcha. Oh my gosh, what are your favorite? Maybe I need recommendations. Maybe I have.
I really like in Sherman Oaks, Donna Jean. I don't know if you've been there.
I've been there. Yes,
it's really good. I've actually only been to the one in San Diego, but now that there's one closer, I should go.
Definitely.
What else do I like? I love Pine and Crane in Silver Lake. It's not all vegan, but they have like a lot of vegan options, and it's really good. It's like there's little noodles, dumplings, lots of tofu. What else do I like? I really like Courage Bagels. That's probably one of my favorites. It's not exactly like vegan, but you can get vegan cream cheese and get any of the bagels. Probably my favorite bagel in LA.
Okay, I'm gonna write all of those down. And when you were talking about noodles, there's a place, I think it's right near you. It's a ramen place, and they have one like vegan creamy ramen. Oh, we went there yesterday. It's
not Tonshin, is it?
I'm gonna find it, and then we'll
TBD.
We'll credit them. But we went there yesterday and ate way too much food. So that's
amazing,
really good.
Incredible. And then can you share a little bit about your plant-based journey? I know you love animals. I feel like that's a known fact about you, but what kind of brought you to eating plant-based? Was it kind of more what fit your body best, or how did you kind of end up there?
So I had a friend who had been vegan for like 7 years or something. Wow. And I was like, you are so healthy, and you're so like, everything is so great. And they were like, oh yeah, well, I've been vegan for this many years. And I was like, I want to, like, obviously it's a good thing to do. Like, there's not a downside to it. So I was like, I'm going to try it for like 2 weeks. And then I tried it, and then I loved it. And I just felt really good eating plant-based. And also, I mean, everything for the environment, for animals, like it's just, it's all amazing. And I started to learn a lot more about it because I didn't really realize a lot of things. So the more I learned, the more I was kind of like, okay, good. I really like this. So
that's amazing.
Yeah.
I feel like especially in LA, it's also really easy to be plant-based. So it's the best place to be.
Totally, especially now. And I know that like a while ago, or like many years ago, it wasn't as easy for people, but now it's just getting more and more. Even when you travel abroad or like in Europe, they're like, oh my gosh, England is like amazing for plant-based food. Really, you should.
I haven't been in a really long time, so I think I need to go back. But
I'll give you a list of recommendations for sure.
I think it makes traveling more fun too when you're kind of looking for the vegan spots. Like there's so many places, and matcha too, that I always want to explore whenever I travel. So I don't know if you're the same way, but I feel like all my mapped points are like food, and then it's matcha, and then it's maybe like a yoga studio or something.
Literally, yours. Like I feel like I'm looking in a mirror
together.
I think so, because that's literally the whole like month leading up to traveling. I'm literally in bed all night looking at like vegan places, Pilates studios, cafes. That's definitely my thing too.
That's the way to travel.
Yeah, I think we could make a guide.
I think we could for all the cities we've been to. Yeah. Let us know if you guys would download that. But I love that so much. So travel is big for you. How do you have a routine that you stick to in the mornings, or like how do you kind of keep to your wellness because you travel so much? I feel like you're in like New York, then you're in Milan, then you're in Paris.
You too. I feel like you're also like when we were texting.
I know this is for me because I'm always everywhere too.
Yes. I think I've been traveling a lot since I was very, very little. So I've always loved it, and I've loved the process of not just the destination, but the act of like traveling and stuff.
Wow. I wish I could say the same. If we have tips for the airplane, let me know.
Yes. I saw recently some girl had a whole routine on the plane. I was like, I should maybe do that.
You should.
Like the spray, the fit, and then everything. I don't know. She had a lot. But I think for me, it's just sort of like now that I even have like more of a routine at home lately, I've been trying to have a little bit more of a routine. Yeah. Like wake up, have your lemon water, then have your matcha, and I don't always like stick to it exactly, and I go to sleep a lot later some nights and not other nights. So it's like I just try to keep those things from home as much as I can when I'm traveling. Like certain things I'm used to, even if it's as simple as like getting a matcha in the morning. If it makes you feel like a little bit more at home, I feel like it's easier to adjust when traveling. And I guess, I don't know, recently I went to Europe and I was not jet lagged as much as I normally am.
It's pretty wild.
Yeah, from LA, and I think it's because of the time that I flew. Like when I arrived there, it was like afternoon, and I had kind of slept on the plane. So I was very tired, and I pushed it until like 9 p.m. and then I fell asleep. And then I felt like sort of reset. So it was like, I don't know, it was the planning of like how much you sleep on the plane, when you arrive, and pushing your time awake until you like fall asleep. I don't know. There must be a science. Yeah, the sleep cycle definitely helps, but there must be a science.
Okay, we'll look out for the Ella airplane routine soon.
I'll write a book.
So you've been traveling since you were young, and I know that you've been in Hollywood basically since you were young. Do you feel like that's impacted the way that you live your life day to day? Do you feel like it's changed you at all, or is it just what you're used to?
I think what helped a lot was just having my family like constantly around. I always like had such good friends and such like a supportive family that I mean we also did move around a lot when I was younger, so I wasn't like only solely here, kind of, which probably helped because I feel like growing up here, maybe going to school here might have been a little bit different. But I did get to move around a lot, which was nice because I got to experience a lot of places, and I was very fortunate to get to do that. And I think also just spending so much time with my immediate family, and then also like my aunts and uncles who are so supportive. Like it's just keeping like that constant support group really made it a really nice like just upbringing, and didn't allow for a lot of like negativity to creep in there. So I think that helped a lot, because it can be a interesting place for sure. Yeah, to grow up here and be here and stuff. But it does feel like home. LA does feel like home for sure.
That makes sense. And it's so nice that your extended family's here too.
Yeah, and they're in other places, but we always spend Christmases together. We always we have a huge family gathering at Christmas, which is so fun.
That
and
is so nice.
At New Year's, so it's so fun, which is so fun.
That
and
is so nice.
At New Year's, so it's kind of like, I don't know, it's always something to look forward to see.
Oh, I love that.
Family.
It makes a lot of sense too, because a friend of mine, her husband recently is working on a project, and basically she had 2 younger kids, so she moved the whole family over there just to be there. And at first I was like, selfishly, I'm like, no, please don't leave. But I feel like it makes so much sense, because just to have the family around there is so nice. Like, and it sounds like you really got to spend a lot of time. I know you're close with your dad, despite like all the things he's always working on. So I think that says a lot about like how close your family is.
Definitely. And we also, like, when I was growing up, I always wanted to be on set with them, or like, and I think that definitely contributed to my love of acting, or love of the arts in general. So I was like, no, I don't want to stay home. I want to like come with you guys. So I definitely tried to do that as much. But you're totally right. Like, having, even when you're working, if you can have your family with you, or have even like your friends or your close friends, like some stability when it's like a little rocky, then that's very important.
Oh, I love that. So do you think that brings anything out of your personality that maybe isn't always present? Or do you feel like when you're acting, the roles that you take on are kind of just more who you are?
That's a really good question.
I'm always curious, because I'm like, I always wonder, like, do actors go for roles that feel like them, or do you like to like push it and try to like act like someone else completely?
That's a really good question. I haven't done a ton yet, but when I would like to do something that's very different than me. It's always nice to do something that's close to you, I think it would be. I do feel that every person is different. Some actors are more character actors, and others are like to stick to more characters that are like themselves. But my goal for my career is probably doing a mix. Like, I would like to do something completely different than who I am, just because I think it would be a really cool challenge and a fun challenge. Right. But so far, I think I've done more stuff that is similar to me.
Yeah,
so
that makes sense.
Yeah, I would like to branch out and do something
It feels like a lot of actors kind of find their voice almost like artists do, like musical artists, where you kind of expect a certain genre from them and you can like place them. And I'm sure like that's how casting directors think too.
Totally.
But I think to be like so, I don't know, versatile would be really fun too. And to bring it all the way back to you doing a million things, can you talk a little bit about modeling too?
Yeah.
How does that like play into your time that you have in a day, I guess, and like how you spend your time now?
Oh my God. It's always I feel like all of these like sort of industries, like the fashion industry, the movie industry, and the music industry, they all go together, but they also are very different, and they all are very random, in my opinion, or how it works out. It's kind of like something random will come up, and then it's like, okay, then you're going to this event, and it's always sort of unexpected. It's always at like last minute. So it's for me, it's just been kind of like cool, really amazing opportunities have come up, and I do love fashion. I love, like, I'm definitely finding myself more and more and like in the fashion world, but I really appreciate it, and I do love all the different styles and like seeing people's different styles. So it's really nice to sort of be getting to be a part of that a little bit. But as a day-to-day thing, it's like it'll just come up so randomly. It's like, okay, so this thing is happening, then I can go to it, or like, I don't know, I'd love to design some stuff someday, though, like have some collaboration. I think would be really, really cool.
Oh, I love that idea.
A matcha line of
green
clothes.
tones.
Green and pink.
Maybe some green denim. I feel like you're a big denim girl. I love that idea.
Definitely. I know we're coordinated today in our outfit.
Yeah, we are. Okay, well, we're getting to the end of the drink, so I'm gonna wrap it up with some rapid fire questions that I wrote down for you.
Fun.
Okay. So the first thing I want to know is, what is the last thing that you ordered in from a restaurant? And I want like details, the sides, the toppings. Is there anything you take off?
Okay. And is this ordered to the house or ordered in a restaurant?
Ordered to the house.
Okay. So the last thing was from Uber Eats, and we got, what restaurant was it? Oh my God. I don't remember the restaurant. Can I check? Wait, can I check on my phone so that I can give it credit? But we got vegan drumsticks.
Oh wow!
It was like a binge thing of vegan drumsticks, spring rolls.
Oh my God! Can I guess? I feel like it's Hope Eatery, maybe. Right? Hope Organic.
It might. Oh my gosh!
I just saw two vegan spots here.
Can I check on my phone really quick? I just want to give it the credit it deserves. And then I split a burrito with my friend. So it was like the drumsticks, the spring rolls, and then we split a burrito.
I love that. I love a little bit of everything. Good. That's like the best way to eat with a friend, right?
Definitely, especially then I won't finish it all myself. Okay. It was the vegan joint.
Oh, the vegan joint. Okay.
I don't know, maybe it was near my house, but yeah, we got breakfast burrito, crispy vegetable spring rolls, and drumsticks.
Amazing.
Yay.
Okay, next question. What is one thing people always get wrong about you?
Oh my God. I know this is supposed to be rapid fire. I'm like,
I guess that is kind of a deep one, huh?
Yeah. Okay. I think maybe this is something that like my friends and family get wrong about me, because I am like more not reserved, but I don't like swear a lot in public or stuff like that. But I think at home when I can have like a more like sassy sense of humor, or like swear a little bit more, and people, even my family, is like, you just said a curse word. I'm like, yeah, that's normal for me. But I think maybe that because of how I like hold myself in public.
Versus when you feel safe.
Yeah, versus when I'm just like home.
Okay.
And I'm more like...
This is not a question, but do you think you're more introverted or more extroverted?
I think naturally more introverted. Like I would rather kind of sit, for the most part, I would rather like sit and kind of observe people, or like be a part of a conversation, but listening to the conversation. But I can also make myself be more extroverted if I need to, or if it's like an environment that calls for that, then I'll be more like talkative, or like making jokes, or I don't know, that are probably not very funny. But I think I think naturally a little more introverted.
Do you think it's possible to be a successful actor and be introverted? Because I feel like my impression was always that people in the industry were so extroverted out there. Like I remember when I was forced to take drama class in high school, I would dread it because I'm so introverted. But I guess I've also ended up in an industry where I'm always on camera too. But do you think it's harder with acting, or do you feel like there are a lot of introverts? It's just a job, really, like a skill.
Yeah, that's a great question as well. I can't speak for everyone else. I think personally, I know a lot of like very extroverted actors or musicians and stuff, and a lot of friends who are extroverted, but I also know of, not that I know them personally, but a lot of actors who are, I feel like there's kind of a lot of actors who are actually really introverted, and then they kind of like have to push through that a little bit for interviews or for things like that. But that naturally kind of at home or in day-to-day life are a little bit more introverted. And I think when you're acting too, there's so much, at least for me, there's a lot of thought that goes into like, okay, the character, this is like that. Like you're kind of in your head a lot, that it probably does happen very often to become a little bit more introverted. I don't know. That's just my guess. But yeah, I don't know. I can't speak for everyone else, but that's a good question.
I've always wondered. Okay, what is your definition of success or happiness?
Oh, that's a good question. I think getting to do something like every day as your job or as your life that makes you really happy. I mean, I know that sounds kind of like a cliche answer, but I do think it's true that if you're getting to do something that makes you happy, and if you have a great support group, like the people around you, if you found those people who are really, really good and really genuinely supportive and genuinely want you to do well, I think that is like, then you've won. You're getting to do what you love, and you have people around you who are like just rooting for you and love you, and that you're like that with them. So I think that's like for me the definition of success.
I love that. I think the same answer for me too.
Yeah.
Okay, what is the weirdest DM or message you've ever received?
Oh, that's hilarious. I think years ago I posted a video of making macaroons.
Okay, I'm like trying to guess where this is gonna go, and I have no idea.
It's not that crazy, but it's just funny. This is the first thing that popped into my head. I made macaroons because I got I was at a certain amount of followers. I was like, oh, I want to make everyone cute. Make it for them, but make macaroons. So I made macaroons. I posted it, and then somebody DM'd me. It was like kind of a well-known like person, and they were like, oh, if I bake you a cake, will you go on a date with me or something? I was just kind of, which is not like that weird, but it's kind of funny. And then I was kind of like, oh, that's interesting. Like, no, but it was just funny. That was the first thing that popped. I could bake my own cake. Yeah, I was like, no, I'll bake it. But
I love that though, a personalized attempt.
Yeah, exactly.
The effort was there. The effort was made.
It was nice. It was a nice effort.
The last question or point is, I'm gonna try and guess your zodiac sign based on our conversation today.
Okay.
So I have 2 guesses.
What if I don't know my zodiac?
Oh, you don't know your sign?
Oh, that is the zodiac sign.
What is it?
Okay.
Oh, wait, don't tell me. Don't tell me.
No, I do.
Okay,
of course I do. I thought that it was something else. I'm sorry. I know it. Why would I not know? Okay.
My 2 guesses are going to be either Gemini or Aries, because I feel like Geminis, they love to learn. They're really knowledgeable about a lot of things, but they also have kind of like 2 sides to them. And I feel like when you're saying you have like your introverted side and then who you are like with your family and your loved ones, that was giving me Gemini. Aries, I was gonna say, because I feel like you have a lot of side quests. Like you do a million things career-wise, like modeling, acting, singing, but then also you have like all these hidden talents. I know you love to work out, you love to make matcha, you bake, you're artistic. So I feel like I'm gonna go with Gemini or Aries.
You're so good. I mean, that's really nice. I'm an Aries.
Okay.
So you got it right.
A lot of my really close friends are actually Aries.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I thought I didn't know that, but of course, yeah. No, that's really good job.
Okay, amazing.
That was really well done.
I still got it.
What are you?
You want to guess? I don't know if you'll be able to.
I don't know all the details about them. You are so nice. And you're really driven. I don't know which, like you're very smart, you're very nice, you're very driven.
Thanks.
You're really pretty, and you're...
Is there a pretty sign?
Yeah. All of the signs are pretty, so that fits every category.
Facts.
Oh, I don't know what that falls into,
prepared, though, for this. Yeah. But I'm a Sagittarius, but I am born on the cusp date before Capricorn, which is why I feel like I have a lot of like workaholic tendencies.
I'm always doing something. Busy. That's true, but that's amazing. That's awesome. Wait, so what's your birthday?
December 21st.
Wow, so cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
amazing.
perfect.
I love it.
Well, thank you for coming on Tea Time.
I did a good job on.
You can tell that she is really a matcha lady, because I need to catch up.
This is your third.
This is my third of the day.
So I understand that maybe but this is my. I'm so excited.
Is there anything else you would like to share or say before we wrap it up?
I definitely recommend you guys to get froth and make a blue matcha, because it is so good. Exactly what we did in the blue matcha making one. I would definitely recommend it.
And then we're gonna go to Calabasas Coffee House soon.
Yes.
Okay.
I would also recommend that.
All right, guys.
Really good.
Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.